Griffin ever. You've got Adventure Time running.
It is,
Probably not a sentence normal people say when they're starting to play Higurashi. Welcome back to the exciting Higurashi Adventure Time race between Infinite Yapper AJ and Griffin116. Introduce yourself, Griffin116.
hey, this feels like, what is that thing that you do with like, the games, like link to each other, and then you're, like, random, it's like random...
Archipelago?
Archipelago, this really feels like Archipelago.
I played, yes, what's the Higurashi randomizer? And the adventure.
No, just think about that. Oh fuck!
You
Just like
just
plays
gotta-
a different chapter every single like.
You gotta
it
get
just skips to a different chapter.
You know what? It just scatters the fragments all around, and you gotta get the right tips to get the right fragments to unlock Matsuribayashi.
That sounds like the original intention of the game.
That's what
That's
Hanyu
really what
has
it
been
is.
doing for the past 50 years.
You're trying to play a randomized Higurashi.
Alright.
Hi. Yeah.
Alright. Well, in case you
Gaming.
guys didn't watch the past episodes, the Griffin had a bet between me, a challenge between me and him of who would finish first. Griffin playing a 3DS Adventure Time game that's a Zelda 2 clone, or
Yeah.
me connecting all the fragments to unlock Matsuribayashi.
I thought that it'd be actually like a lot closer, or not. Wait, a lot closer. I thought it'd be kind of free for you, but like I'm approaching the third boss of 4 in the game.
Well,
So,
it's Higurashi. It's a when they cry game, Griffin. You know there's a lot of fucking yapping.
That's true.
Where is it?
And this is like a $5 game made for kids. So
Sorry. Okay, where I forgot to take notes for something that says disappointment.
okay, there we go. Let's go.
You have to 100% it. You have to 100% the video game.
I don't know what that. I don't know how to do that. Oh, you know what? I could do that actually.
Boy, okay, Zumi dies. Takano takes
Marceline.
drastic measures.
Oh shit! Marceline is the third boss. Fuck.
Okay.
Really, I guess.
Third sacrifice. Rika's father being marked as an opportunist is required. Rika's mother's suspicion is required. Finally! I can do this! Stupid fucking thing. Third sacrifice. The situation has changed. Rika's father suddenly changed his mind by having her help out with research. When Rika came down with a high fever the other day, her mother, who wasn't happy about her daughter helping in the first place, finally blew up. Like, literally. She exploded and took the entire facility with her. Believe her father would convince her somehow. But now he seems to be on her side. Rika's father didn't get emotional like her mother, but he demanded that we make our research plans for Rika clear. That we finish our research within 3 months at most, which was completely unrealistic. Research can't have a deadline, that's out of the question. We cultivate results by grinding down our knowledge, skills, and time. To take away from us is like taking away what's vital to live. How could he say such a thing? Curses, 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 curses. Rika's parents already saying that because they don't know anything about the scientific research. However, as parents of the Queen Carrier, we're completely lost what to do. Tests and experiments of Queen Carrier are an essential part of the research into Hinamizawa syndrome. Her existence is a focal point of our work. To lose her would be like losing your sense of direction out in open water. Rika is providing her cooperation with our research, but the withdrawal of her guardian's consent could be a setback. The situation is extremely dire. Rika's parents are only interested in finding a cure. But to me, the cure is only a small part of solving the mystery. Can't let her go. There are differences causing this predicament, and it's not only them. The same is happening between EDA and me. He thinks it's inevitable that we need to stop the research if Rika's parents refuse to consent. That's understandable. From the beginning, EDA never had a determination to solve the mysteries of Hinamizawa syndrome. We won't be able to back down from research assertively, but we will be passively agreeing with Rika's parents. Is that the attitude of a researcher who's trying to unravel mysteries? He's the type of man who would step on my grandfather's research with his dirty feet! I think she's starting to lose it a bit, Griffin.
Maybe.
He is nothing but a
Like
coward.
offended by a guy in her head that's like, hey, maybe we should help people.
She is nothing but a coward. Yeah, you do lobotomies. Don't get on moral grandstanding with me, EDA. That's what coward is.
Oh fuck, god damn it.
He's not qualified to even begin involved in researching Himurazawa syndrome. He's simply an outsider who joined in because the client's demands. If I were a man, he wouldn't be here in the first place. While it's true, produce wonderful results with his development of a cure,
What?
he seems to think it's alright to close up a shop with that. His plan to waste everything by being satisfied with just a tiny result. Well, they made clear that Takano is the only girl in this sausage club.
Yeah.
A man doesn't have any right to discard my grandfather's research. I can feel my guts boiling. No. EDA isn't the main person at fault. The ones to blame here is that...
Takano, no one's fucking...
Rika.
What are you talking to?
Rika's mother. She's talking to herself in the bathroom.
Yeah.
If she wasn't so selfish, this wouldn't have happened. Maybe it's partly my fault. I maintained trust through this relationships or obligations all this time. But somehow Mika's mother and I didn't get along, so I didn't try to socialize with her. I saw fine if I got along with Mika and her father, but now the mother has influenced the father and changed his decision. What negligence.
Be careful.
I know, shut up! I realized like the third stutter! It was a different, I'm not entertaining this. What a reversal. What a blunder. EDA is saying we should take our to office in Tokyo about what to do next. I'm saying we should just fucking kill them. No. Then once the Tokyo's office finds out about this, they'll order us to shut down the research down. Worked so hard to get things started. If they hear anything negative, they'll put a stop to it. I've come too far to complete my grandfather's research. Can't let it be stopped. I still have a little time to think about this. I need to calm down and analyze this carefully. I've always come up with a great plan when I drink my favorite tea and bite my nails like this. Kira? Put the ceiling and close my eyes. As tenderly as possible. There were times where I couldn't find a solution, but someone came up with a simple one.
Yoshikage Kira for women? No.
Everything's still behind me, nah. Even under the hell of orphanage. You know, something I've been meaning to say about that orphanage that I've kind of just let slide because it's out of everything in this game, that seems a bit too over the top.
What? The abuse of the orphanage?
Takano's orphanage abuse backstory. Like, I get orphanages are shitty, and also some of it could be her biased perspective, but also, Jesus Christ, it's like, it really felt like he needed to create a very awful situation for Takano to be in to justify a lot of how her life would play out. But sometimes I think, like, man, that's... Like, the stuff with Tepe was quite tame. This stuff was like, this is borderline cartoonish at points.
I don't know. Like, I'm not the expert on orphanages. I do know that, like sex abuse in orphanages is
oh yeah,
just,
no.
like,
I know,
awful,
it's more
awful.
like the gulag camps they had in there with the torture devices. Let that woman get away. Settle your thoughts down. Think about this clearly. Be calm, Mio Takano. Someone else may come up with a better idea. But who? It's not me. Can't be EDA. Of course somebody from the village will do. Do I talk to someone in Tokyo? No, I can't. I don't want to owe anyone a favor. Even Koizumi-sensei would be disgusted if he finds out I can't solve such a simple matter by myself.
Oh, fuck.
Ah, I know. There's someone I can talk to nearby. They're supposed to be my subordinates after all, so it's worth a try. Called the leader of the mountain dogs, Okanogi. The mountain dogs are my subordinates, but they're part of the self... I hate to do this. I know. There's someone I can talk to nearby. They're supposed to be my subordinates after all, so it's worth a try. I called the leader of the mountain dogs, Okanogi. The mountain dogs are my subordinates.
Yes. Who are you talking again? Takano, who are you talking to?
What he was supposed to do, what I was supposed to do. So I never thought to discuss anything with him. But then the mountain dogs are there to protect and support our research. Why didn't I think about talking to him before? Me talking to my allies? Shut up with your green Joker hair. He has to get him without access. Guess fitting in the region is the first thing they truly need to do.
このままだと女王感染者の協力が受けられなくなるばかりか 騒ぎ立てる母親によって研究所の所在が暴かれる危険性もある。山犬で何か手は打てる？
Ask Okanogi Raga directly. I'm not really expecting the answer. But...
了解しました。山犬で対応します。お時間をいただければきれいにやりますよ。
対応？
警察沙汰にならんようにしますんで、少々の準備は必要ですが、難しい仕事じゃありませんね。
I'm startled. Because Mother's my enemy, but I was thinking about how I could convince her. I never said anything about fucking murder, man. Bro, take it down a notch.
それは殺すということ。
入江機関の機密保持によっては最悪の場合、それも持参中話のはずですが、もちろんご命令が
Kind of a bullshit boss fight. Goddamn.
ですが。
Right.
I do need to go and grind out some hard upgrades. So
Because Mother's starting to interfere with her research. Not only that, there's a chance she might talk to other people about the Institute. So they will eliminate her.
それは確かにうまい手ね。うまくやれるの？
You are the enabler of all this. Fuck
そのために来ている我々ですんで、大臣の孫の誘拐以来、久々の大仕事になりますわ。
Ah, I remember now. Mountain dogs are the ones who kidnapped the grandson and administered the construction used that to blackmail. Yes, we just established that. I could not reach this point of the story without that information being established. I don't care about your internal thoughts on the matter, Takano. I have a race to win. Ah!
実行はすぐにでも可能？
I was bitten by a boat. Every full moon, I shot my mast, and my cannons build fruit. What?
それでは騒ぎが大きくなりますんで、
What's that?
周到に監視してか
The
ら
fuck?
きれいに蒸発してもらうようお膳立てします。そのための時間さえもらえれば。
Like a cat's eyes underneath
Okay.
a bright light. I can feel sense in the back of my eyes open up. So now I've been racking my brain trying to figure out how to make her my ally. At least make her surrender or pacify her. But why didn't I think of murder? I feel like a bird taking its first flight.
Just kill people.
Get rid of that
Oh my
one.
god, you could just kill people?
I could just kill them? God, I can just kill anyone. I can kill everyone. Yeah. What power gave me? All people are equal. But if I have the power to control people's lives, that means I'm more important than they are. Jesus Christ, Takano. What a feeling it is to be above
消す
others.
のはフルデリカの母親だけでいいですね。
え？あ、いや、ちょっと待って。
I got a crazy idea. Does it mean only Eureka's mother? Feel chills all over my body. Possible. Maybe I should have her father disappear too.
Oh
Eureka's
boy.
willing to help her. She has no other relatives in the further family. Both parents died. She has to depend on someone.
Oh shit.
The EDA Institute can support her. Give her status, money, protection. We can give her everything. By doing so, maybe it's possible to make her one of us rather than just having her as a helper. All my worries are melting away. Everything I was just concerned about seems like a joke now. I had such powerful subordinates all this time, yet I never realized. Keiichi learned how to talk to his friends to avoid murder. I learned how to talk to my friends to commit murder. We are not the same. Queen Carrier is my guinea pig. Guinea pig doesn't need parents. That's right. It's almost time for the Watanagashi Festival. If they die on that day, people will call it the curse of Orishiro-sama. The murder case from 2 years ago and the accident from last year are two separate incidents, yet because they happened the same day, they're called the curse of Orishiro-sama. And if her parents' death occur on this year's Watanagashi, it will be Orishiro-sama's curse 3 years in a row. The miracle of Orishiro-sama. Also the curse. I'm going to have to create them. So the third year murder really was part of conspiracy. The past two were just, whoopsie daisies. I wonder if anything's gonna happen during the fourth, what's the fourth year gonna feel like? Because I'm pretty sure Satoshi is gonna do what he's gonna do without any outside input, but a fire of revenge against God is coming together.
ただ消すだけではなんだか面白みがないと思わない？
I started to laugh. Okanogi growing to show this
私
interest.
たちの手で お社様のたたりを作ってみるの。
I can't let her die just yet. She'll be deeming away. Excuse me, enjoy dissecting her alive. Oh, I won't just have fun. Be extremely useful for our research. So I'll use the previous queen carrier. Well, that was fun. Okay. The execution order for the third year's curse is required. The declaration of war from Oishi is required. The mysterious death of the Fureta couple. Deep down, I was prepared for something to happen again tonight, once again. First year, the workers were stirred into a frenzy, killing and dismembering the old man. The second year, the Hojo couple were killed through a fake accident. Since the dam protest, people only have been hated by the village died on the day of Watanagashi. Some people in the village were calling the incidents the curse of Urishiro-sama. Now that the dam protests are over, there would be no meaning in the village enemies being killed on the night of the festival, I thought. That was true, then there'd be some enemies left over. But I thought that perhaps happen again on the night of the festival 3 years in a row. My hunch was right. First, however, it looked so natural, I didn't think of anything of it. Festival's year's end, the village officials gathered under the main tent. They opened their beers, enjoyed the leftover corn, and braised cow tripe from the refreshment stands. The main tent too being entertained by the villagers, so I was actually there at the scene of the third year's incident when it happened. Yet I didn't notice anything at the beginning. Most of the older folks in the village were heavy drinkers, but a few were lightweights too. The priest was one of the latter. The priest was as well as host during the Watanagashi festival. So every time visitors and guests arrived, he greeted them, and each time he offered a drink, so by the night's end, he was pretty worn out. So I didn't think anything to see the priest sitting up by himself in a folding chair. The mayor, Kimiyoshi, was the one to tap his shoulder and ask him if he was alright. If anything this chapter has done, I finally grown to like Irie. I'll still hold the pedophilia jokes over him. And the lobotomies! Governor, terrible sweat.
Yeah, I feel like those two things, still... Maybe I can forgive the lobotomies.
I can forgive the lobotomies if I draw the line of pedophilia. Oh, I'm in the other... Actually, honestly, it's the other way.
You have lobotomies?
Oi, 誰か手伝ってやれ。神主さん、調子が悪いらしいぞ。
うちの人、どうかしたんですか？あなた？大丈夫？
高野さん、ちょうど良いところに。神主さんの具合が悪いようなので、診療所に連れて行きます。すみませんが、境内の下に車を回してもらってもよろしいですか？
ええ、お安いご用ですわよ。
Priest and his wife headed to the clinic with Dr. Irie. I don't know what about young people, but they all know their own bodies well. They almost never push themselves to the point where they start feeling ill. Especially someone like the priest. Hard to imagine him drinking himself sick. The cumulative experience of my years was telling me something. I headed to the Irie clinic just in case. Tried to follow the car, but the festival was almost over and all the stands were closing up. A lot of traffic going on now, and making it impossible for me to leave the temporary parking lot. More than 20 minutes had passed since the priest was carried in by the time I arrived at the clinic. 20 minutes. If it hadn't been 20 minutes, my involvement in this year's incident would have been quite different. I regretted not leaving on foot the moment I realized how hard it was to get my car out. All I had to get now is jot down the facts. Because between the time the priest left the festival and the time I arrived at the clinic, during those 20 minutes, this year's curse had taken place. The priest's condition changed from worse right after he arrived at the clinic. He died. The autopsy result says a heart failure, but how could I accept that? I don't think the priest was having health problems, and everyone was taken surprised by this sudden event. Moreover, the wife of the priest disappeared too. According to the clinic staff, she was with him right until he died, but she's nowhere to be seen now. Of course, she's not at home either.
Cool.
Maybe someone poisoned the priest. During the dam conflict, the priest was found upon for his marks. He said
Surprisingly, there is no like good guides for like upgrade items for Adventure Time. Hey, Ice King, why did you steal that garbage on 3DS?
I call for backup and just go, just shut up. Last year's following couple is as a precedent, and it's easy to believe both wife and husband could have been victims. The village youth group got organized and searched for the village to get the mountains, and as a result, we found a set of sandals and a will by the edge of Onigafushi Swamp. The will said something about her husband's death was the curse of Rishio-sama, and she throws herself into the swamp to calm the god's anger. In other words, she committed suicide by jumping into the swamp. Legend says the swamp is bottomless, connected directly to hell. Once you sink, you never come back. Drivers from the police department searched the swamp, but her body was nowhere to be found. The past two mysterious incidents were solved individually, just as the higher said, but something is odd about this year's mysterious death. The ill priest was carried to the clinic. His wife accompanied him. For 20 minutes, the priest died of heart failure, and the wife either committed suicide or disappeared. Clearly, this must be the Sonozaki's fault. I just assumed it was a curse and I committed suicide by jumping in the swamp. How did that happen in 20 minutes? Doesn't just seem natural. The Fuda family has no relatives. She wouldn't truly believe that Oishio-sama. How could she commit suicide while leaving behind her one and only daughter? PDA is hiding something too. He's just a village doctor, which means he's got nothing more than their pawn. This is all a conspiracy to assassinate the priest, and there's someone who's pulling the strings. I had been starting to
Who the fuck is this thinking? Who the fuck is this perspective?
I'm pretty sure this is Oishi.
Oh, Oishi. Okay.
It's convinced me that the series of cases involving mysterious deaths in Himazawa are all grounded in one intention. This incident has countless numbers of discrepancy from someone in the village seems to be putting pressure on high command. And just like the past incidents, being forgotten. Oishi, get on with it. Yes, get on with it! Yes, get on with it! I think that's the culprit's goal. Oh, we finally learned the exact events of how Rika's father died. I was always curious about that. So he was just chilling and was like, guys, I don't feel so good. Things must be the Sonozaki family. I am so smart. A few months passed. What do you Sonozaki said something? It's natural for priests to be cursed.
Never change, Oishi.
I wonder how he's gonna be when we learn, like, hey, by the way, it's the clinic behind all this. And he's like, and the Sonozakis, have nothing to do with this. What? We need their help. What? We're constructing their aid right now to fight the final battle. What? And then after everything's over, Takano must have been the true head of the Sonozakis. And everyone just like, alright, it's retirement time.
I'm gonna go become a ballroom dance instructor. Fuck all y'all.
Who was the Sonozakis? Alright. The third year curse of Orishiro-sama is required. The strange writer said I can hardly remember was, that's probably a capsule. Or maybe it was an oval tablet. Maybe it was estrogen. It was red, so it must have been capsule. Can't imagine a tablet in that color. Must have been a capsule. I think it was a little bigger than a normal one. I think. Can't remember. So I can hardly remember if I see that medicine again, and it'll refresh my memory. Medicine strips away humanity. It takes away the human soul, memory, emotion, and numbs the human body. There are no thoughts, no interests, no will to stay awake or asleep. There's no sense of time. Sometimes a second can feel like an eternity. And other times I can almost see the hour hand move.
I've taken brownies to do that.
You said, wait, there's no emotion involved. I can't feel any emotion. The medicine lets me stay in bed, look up at the ceiling. Only people who have taken it can understand this misery. What's more scary
You figured out what this is?
Is this Rika's mom? Did you just ask? Did I figure out who this was?
Yeah, this is.
Beatrice?
No.
That's right. This is a medicine that will heal me. It's going to kill. Oh, is it Rena?
It's Rena.
It's Rena. All you'll be able to tell this was dead. Okay, finally! Rena, it's taken 4 episodes of connecting fragments, but Rena is finally in the plot. Hi, Rena.
She's been here. She's just been, you know, taken, like, really, really, like, over saturated brownies. She's been just snacking on them, laying in bed.
I went to the doctor's office when I was a child. My mother said that to me. Usually got well before I finished all the medicine. So it looks like we're finally entering the 4th year arc. Yippee. This is a different type of medicine. I don't even remember how old I was when my mother said that, but with this strange capsule in front of me, I had tried to get rid of my mother's voice from inside my head. Get out of my head! Get out of my head! Get out of my head! Right. As my head clears, I start to remember the ugly side of my mother. My mother betrayed her family. She betrayed me and my father who waited at home with dinner on the table. She told us she was busy with work, but she was having an affair. It's bad enough, but she asked my father for a divorce after he took such good care of her for so many years. But then there's something else I can't forgive her for. She invited me, only me, to meet with her new family. Not my father, just me. That's kind of how divorce works, Elena.
Yeah, right now.
Family means being together. You have a sister! I wonder if that's ever gonna be relevant. Destroy the bond with them. Try to destroy the... She has a sibling! A half-sibling, but
When she meant that?
Huh?
Wait, what? When she mean that? What?
Rena has a sibling that she's never met before.
Oh, like her mom has a child with the new guy, yeah.
Yeah, her mom's pregnant. That was the final tipping point. Uncle Akihito.
Okay.
I like him teasing him, but he gave me allowance and tried to have fun with me. I liked him very much. His niceness was all calculated. He wanted to destroy the family bonds between my mother, my father, and me. Can't believe Keiichi has the most normal dad out of everyone in this fucking group. Remember and understand. Now I know my true enemy. It was his fault that my mother started to have an affair. Because my mother was a very good mother. He was the one who made her a bad one. So he's the one who deserves the blame. When was the first time I met him? I think it was the time when my mother and I went out to have lunch at a restaurant. She introduced him as one of her colleagues from work. At that time...
Hey, I get spin attack.
It was the first meeting. I think I felt something wasn't right with the way my mother acted around him. That's right, I did. I think did think something was wrong. Didn't feel right. Wish I had trusted my instincts then. I was a fool to think he was a nice person just because he gave me a strawberry from his piece of cake. It's not my father's fault, because I bet he never met Uncle Akihito. But I have. Met him many times, and there were a lot of chances to realize he was my enemy. If I had strong enough will to protect my happiness, I could have noticed that. I can't forget how my father looked on that day. My father, who was so nice and gentle, grabbed his knees so tightly and cried so hard. He asked me if I knew Uncle Akihito. I answered yes. And he slapped me in the face. When he slapped me, I finally realized how stupid I was for being taken in by him. That's right, it was my fault. I destroyed the happiness I had hoped to last forever in my own hands. If I hadn't been that stupid, my father would have had to cry like that, and my mother would have stayed good. It wasn't that stupid. It wasn't my fault. I can't forgive my mother and Uncle Akihito. When I hate him this much, I can't still call him Uncle, and I can't forgive myself for that. It's my fault. Everything was my fault. I was too stupid and foolish, and that's why this happened. I hate her.
Stupid.
I'm sad. I'm frustrated. I can't stop being angry. If my mother ever came back to this house, I would rip her apart with my own hands. But she never came back. My anger turned towards everything that my mother left in the house. I destroyed every relic my mother left behind, one after another. I threw and smashed everything, but that still didn't calm me down. After I turned the whole house upside down, I still couldn't calm my anger. Where does my anger gather? It starts from inside me, goes to my arms, to my fingertips, and spurts from my nails.
Oof.
Where else can it go? So my nails aim at my body. My body is the filthiest, most disgusting thing of all. Am I the one to be blamed? Oh no, I'm not to blame. My mother's most at fault. My mother's the most corrupt. My body and soul feel filthy. I'm gonna strain myself black and slice the remaining flesh into pieces. One day I finally realized there's tons of maggots in my body. Rotten. Rotten from the inside. Come on, rot more. But it's still indescribably itchy.
Rot
It's
more,
itchy,
snake.
itchy. Stab my side with a razor blade in the bathroom. The blood flowed out. Reddish black maggots spilled out. I forced myself to open my blood vessels. Yeah, you know I don't feel like reading the rest of this until we're out of this part. Not to be that girl, also, Rena wouldn't be able to wear shorts for gym without everyone seeing the scars clearly all over her legs, but no one's ever pointed it out, so whatever. Strange though, because
They weren't dicks about it.
there's still a calm part of me. If I kept ripping myself apart like this, I end up dead. But everything is my fault, and I want to be blamed. Keiichi would 100% ask without any sense of emotional intelligence, Griffin, and you and I both know that.
That's true.
He looked at the leg like, damn, what is that? Or forgive myself. I need someone else to blame. It has to be someone else's fault. And no such person exists. No matter how much I think about it, how I twist my logic, my own body is my only outlet to vent this anger. I'm forced to rid every blood vessel in my body. It's like no matter how much I scratch, it still itches. No matter how much I rip apart my own body, it's not enough. Blood is all over the bathroom. I'm still gonna make a quite gruesome scene. Also, I'm trying to stay calm. I can't ignore the sharp pain that runs through my body. Maybe because I've lost so much blood, or maybe because I'm naked in the bathroom. I feel freezing cold. My whole body is throbbing. My heart is beating so fast. Hot, cold at the same time. Also sad, angry, and in pain. I want to find something that lets me forgive myself. Then, it came. Jesus Christ! Do not worry, Rena. I am here to save you from yourself. Kept apologizing. Why is... Okay, she's seen Hanyo. You apologize when you're at fault. This thing I just met for the first time was admitting to... Hanyo keeps on apologizing specifically when Hinamizawa syndrome's, like, flaring, especially the anger part. And, like, the murderous impulse. I wonder if she had something to do with whatever caused this to start in the first place, but... We'll tackle Hanyo's backstory another day. I already have so many things to think about. You, Hanyo, go sit in the corner. Oh, wow. Accept this pain as a punishment.
We'll have to see her backstory whenever the backstory is told in one of the later thingies.
Chapters? Sub-chapters?
No. I mean, technically we've already heard it.
We heard a second-hand account of where
the demons came from, or what they would, yeah.
I think it's caused by the curse of Orishido-sama. Things started to go wrong when I broke the rule I wasn't supposed to leave Hinamizawa. I finally remembered. And I moved to Hinamizawa when my neighbors gave me a charm. She said if I left Hinamizawa, I'd be cursed, so I had to take this charm. Thanks, neighbor! That's right, she gave me a charm. It had some complicated writing on it, but I hadn't seen it since I moved here. May have lost it.
Thank you. What's up?
Who doesn't leave Hinamizawa, they'll be cursed. Mother and I, even Uncle Akihito, may have gone insane because of the curse of Orishido-sama. Nobody was at fault from the beginning, because everything is caused by the curse of Orishido-sama. Nobody is at fault. Nobody. I'm finally able to forgive everything. My anger I couldn't get rid of, even after I destroyed everything, including my body and soul, is finally gone. Father. Holy Father in heaven. I now know my sin. Okay, no more Jesus jokes. Sad for you. You remember Orishido-sama, don't you? No. The guardian deity of Hinamizawa? That's right. People of Hinazawa aren't supposed to go outside to the outside world. That's why Mother went insane. So because of the curse. If stayed in Himazawa, we would have been happy. But Shiro-sama came to me and told me that. Come to think of it, Oishiro-sama's been trying to tell me that for a long time. After Mother left, I didn't know why she left, or how to express my anger. Oishiro-sama's kept following me ever since to let me know that. She followed me everywhere. The sound of her footsteps echoing behind me. And then all the villagers were like, "What do you mean Oishiro-sama's a girl? Get her!" I didn't even hear her voice until I slashed my body all over. If only I listened to Oishiro-sama's voice. I bet she started warning me once Akihito came into my life. If the whole family gone back to Imazawa, my mother wouldn't have had an affair. We would have been happy there.
Nobody cheats in Hinamizawa.
Nobody cheats in Himazawa. Right, she must have been trying to warn me. It's not even the worst affair in the world, like, just shit happens. She had a different life. It's like, wasn't like, it sucks for the father. And it's probably, it's still a dick thing to do the way she went about it, but it's like, life sucks, man.
She made them move because of her job and then divorced the dad because of a guy that she met at work. Like, that's the most shitty way to do it.
It is, but I knew that wasn't, that wasn't part of the original plan. I think they were just like, it's like, okay, because he had struggled with a job, so it was just, she got too busy that she wasn't able to connect with him anymore. She was able to more connect with a person that she spent more time with, so. It's shitty. Like, don't get me wrong, it is shitty, but it's not, it's like, it's a very human situation.
Yeah.
Thank you, Father. Oishiro-sama's right there apologizing, saying, I'm sorry. Ow, how. Come on, Father, let's apologize too. Mother, you don't have to apologize. You should die because of the curse. I hate you, Mother. I hate you. I hate myself for being your daughter. These maggots are your fault. They make me itch everywhere. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, I don't want that medicine. My mother got it to kill me, so I don't want it. I won't take it. I told you I won't take it. Stop! It's a curse. You can't fix it with medicine. I won't get rid of the maggots because this is a curse. No, I don't want a shot either. Stop! It hurts! And go back to sleep. Everything is falling into a gray world. Voice of my father, the doctor, sounds so far away. What just happened seems like it happened a long time ago. Again, I'm given the castle, even my memory from a minute ago is gone. I'm back to my bed, staring at the ceiling. From what I can see, the only thing that interests me is the hands and the clock. Tick, tock, tick, tock. Follow the minute hand as it goes around quickly, and the half-hour hand as it goes around slowly. See other things, too. But they keep going through the same motions, just like a hand on the clock. I'm sorry. My fault, I'm sorry. Oishiro-sama keeps apologizing. Tick-tock, tick-tock. I'm sorry. Tick-tock, tick-tock. I'm sorry. Repeating over and over constantly and nothing else. The chorus of Higurashi coming through the window during the night seems louder than usual. Alright, we're officially entering the 4th year now. Rena's part of the plot. So let's see how she made her way to good old Hinamizawa before Satoshi decided to kill his aunt. Bat to beat her to death. Completion of the medicine's still not completed. The forgiveness of Satoshi Hojo's awareness of sins required. The forgiveness of Rena Ryugu's sins is required. The Ryugu family's move is the 4th year's curse. The Ryugu family move, watermelon. Satoshi aware of her sins. Mysterious death for the Freddy couple. I bought a red capsule. Rena Ryugu. Ryugu Rena.
ごめんください。
はいはいはい。あらら、こんにちは。あれ、どちら様？
あ、どうも。私、お隣に引っ越してきました。リュウグウと申します。引っ越しのご挨拶にお伺いしました。どうかよろしくお願いします。
あららら。こんな田舎の村にこんな若い子が引っ越してきちゃったのかい。そうかいそうかい。
I will tell everyone in the village about you. I don't think that's really
お隣
necessary.
さん、引っ越しのご挨拶来られたわよ。
Everyone must know.
皆さんでも聞こえてんな。つったらわざわざ丁寧に挨拶すまなっしゃろな。
竜宮さんだってお隣の空き家に引っ越されてきたって。
ああ、あんたレナちゃんかいな。大きゅなって。
はい、レイナです。覚えててくれてたんですか？は
あ、なんねお母ちゃん知ってんのかい。
知ってるもなんと。ああ、お前沖宮に住んどったから知らんか。ずいぶん前に住んでたお隣さんね。そうかいそうかい。戻ってきたんかい。やっぱり都会よか村の方が落ち着くんねえな。
住んでたのは小さい頃なんであまりよくは覚えていないんですけど、でもここが私の帰ってくるところだったんだなってとても懐かしくなります。
なら馴染むのは早いね。なんかお手伝いできることがあったらいつでも言ってね。ああ、遠慮はしないのがここのルールだから。
はい、ありがとうございます。
Ah, here we are.
Remember things I walked around the village, but I still don't remember
Nice.
much. Do you recall, however, the vivid breeze as well as brilliant greenery? I remember the village, but I remember this is my hometown. Red scars still remain on my body. They're hardly visible, I can't even feel them. Sure they'll disappear soon. Now I'm back in Ibazawa. Sometimes I wonder who I was in Ibaraki. In fact, I think it was myself in the moment I left. Now I'm coming back here, finally regaining my true self. Can hardly remember what it was like back in Ibaraki. Wrong small town. All because of red medicine. Medicine erased all my painful memories. Maybe that was for the best. I just wanted to be forgiven back then. I couldn't forgive my mother. I couldn't forgive Uncle Akihito. And more than anybody, I couldn't forgive myself. I wanted someone to acknowledge that I wasn't at fault. I wanted to be forgiven. So Orishiro-sama apologized. She told me I wasn't at fault because of the curse of Orishiro-sama. So I wasn't. Rena, you have never used pronouns for Orishiro-sama until now? Because they became corrupted. But people try their hardest not to dirty themselves all their lives. But I'm still living despite how dirty I am. I'm allowed to live. Still some filth left on me?
I want to
More
live.
clean.
I want to live.
Is that a One Piece or a SpongeBob reference?
Both, I guess.
Jeez. Those are two very different dictations, Griffin. After arranging some furniture and packing some boxes, we finally had dinner. Although I hardly remember Hinazawa, my father remembers things very clearly.
お父さんたちがひなみ沢に住んでた頃にもあったんだけど、今は綿流しという行事がとても大きなお祭りになってるらしい。6月の終わり頃にあるらしいね。
綿流し？
お父さんも見たことないんでわからないんだけど、体についた汚れを綿に吸い取らせて沢に流す行事らしい。
汚れって流してしまえるものなんだね。
そりゃそうだ。人間は罪深い生き物だからね。生きてるだけで日々汚れが我が身に降り積もっていくものなんだそうだ。それを年に1回体をお掃除するように綿に吸い取ってもらって捨ててしまおうということらしいよ。
People can burn with filth and sin by doing something bad. Of course, sometimes sentences to crime legally, but doesn't mean the burden of the sin or filth will just go away. Crawling in my sin! Filth is something humans can't get rid of, and that's why we need a god from a different world to do that. That's what I thought. But I'm surprised to learn about Watanagashi. Human hands erasing human filth from the human world, letting that cotton absorb the filth and drifting it down the stream. That means it's okay to live in this world. I tried to commit suicide because I couldn't forgive myself. Ueshiro-sama apologized to me and told me to come back to Hinamizawa. Now, here in Hinamizawa, there's this Watanagashi, a ceremony to get rid of filth. That isn't just a coincidence. Hinamizawa is a place to wash away your filth. Forgive sins. It's a place of forgiveness.
We're gonna be like,
そういうの
oh fuck yeah, community murder?
急ぎって言うんだ
Let's go.
言葉だけは聞いたことあるかな。
That's not what
日
I was
本
saying.
文化というものは
What?
汚れというものにものすごく
No,
厳
it's not what I was
格
saying
だ
at
ろ
all, right?
汚れを残したまま表舞台にとどまることを許さない
Are you
ほら
paying attention to me
政
right
治家
now?
や社
Nope.
長で汚職があるとすぐに辞職するのもそういうことだ
It's just
汚れた
a
人は
one day a year that we get to kill
表舞台を去ら
one
なければ
person in the
ならない
community, right? Or two people?
悪く言うと汚れを誰か一人に押し付けて
Talking to
隕石させ
Watson,
るわけだ
yes!
Yes, it is.
Who are you? What do you do in my house?
A friend.
Sacrificing that person. But if that was the case, every time filth is created, people will try to...
Now read this journal.
Hey, you! You wanna talk about parasites? Can't absorb all the filth. So people can live on making someone else up. Putting everything else in sins or someone and then killing that person makes the person a sacrifice. Wants to be a sacrifice. So desperately wanted to push your sins around. Purification ceremonies by replacing a human sacrifice with a non-human one. Purification ceremony drastically changed Japanese culture. Before then, people would believe it had become sacrifice. In other words, even with filth, everyone could live without blaming someone else. And filth could be, in other words, like, take a shot every single time you read that in HIGURASHI. Forgiven by Ueshiro-sama, I came back to this place. Watanagashi, purification ceremony that exists here. Letting cotton absorb the filth, drifting it away. No need for a sacrifice. That's why I've been allowed to live. Filth and dirt have drifted me away. So that's name to me is no longer Rina Rigu. I'm not Rina. Then, who am I? What about filth without the icky things? Who am I? The name vaguely appeared in my head. My new name. The one removes the letter from Rina, but I still think it's a cute name.
Ah,
Rina. Rina. I'm not putting too much in the emphasis in the I. So my name is no longer Rina. Rena. My name is Rena. Rena is the girl. Do you get it? How the obstacle to Rena's happy life is her name, but instead of the E, it's the I because of the icky thing? Do you get it? Do you get it, Griffin? It's,
oh, what?
It's symbolic.
Oh, I didn't get that. I didn't understand. Oh, shit.
I'm so
You're so smart.
Okay, so they have officially moved to Hinamizawa. The Rigo family moved. The 4 Fierce Curse have not happened. New Wind.
それじゃ俺はそろそろ置いとどうもごちそうさまでした。
ねえまた来たってな。
ただいまあれ、ひろしおじさん、お久しぶりです。
おお、ニオンちゃん。今帰りかい。おじさんは今から送迎だよ。
送迎？ああ、不動産屋さんのお仕事
Sozaki was the largest landowners here in Hinamizawa area. However, since all the land is out here in the countryside, it just ends up sitting there. Recently, the land owned by the Sonozaki family was put on sale in the lots. Family meetings, some of our relatives opposed the idea by saying we shouldn't sell off the land that I handed down from our ancestors. But Granny snapped and shut them right. Only all these fields remained in vacant lots and released for public sale. Actually, I had some questions about it too. Let's talk about real estate. The Sonozaki family is very wealthy. We have plenty of land as well as money. So why do we have to sell it off? It's more surprising to me as a Granny was the one who came up with the idea. Look.
I'm broke.
Look. me on. The
Yeah, ne.
1980s is
駅前に
all
寄った時は
gonna be about
ぜひ遊び
real
においでよ。
estate. Trust
麦茶
me,
くらい
I'm
ごちそう
working
する
with
か
this
ら。
fabulous man named Ustromir Kraus.
ありがとう
We're
ござい
gonna
ま
be
す。
building an amusement
お仕
park
事は
here in
どんな感じです
Himezawa
か？
soon enough.
都会の人
And
が案外
eventually,
興味を持ってくれたから
the moon.
びっくりだわ。便利な都会に住みなが
People
ら
have never
わ
played
ざ
with
わ
me
ざ
that
こんな
comes
田
to
舎に
like
別荘までしてる金持ちばっかりだね。
やれやれ、物好きなことで。
一見別荘じゃなく
Because
て
even people who
引
play
っ越しで
Junior
検討
are
され
like,
てるお宅
fuck
があ
is
っ
he
た
talking
ね。
about?
アトリエが持ちたいとか言ってたから画家さんとかかね。
へえ、そりゃすごいや。
While reading
お
you
っといけねえわ。じゃあおじさんはバスに戻るわ。
Supposedly you plan a tour bus to show loss, but one driving the bus. Oh no, he's the bus driver. About the time for the tour explanations to end.
ねえ、聞いていい？よそ者嫌いのバッチャがさ、どうしてわざわざ分譲地なんかにしたの？
Ah, fuck.
あたしゃよそ者なんか嫌いだし、都会者も大嫌いだ。だが村にゃ必要なんよ。空気の入れ替えみたいなもんさな。
外の人が来ることで何か村にいい影響があるっていうこと？
こかい村だね。今
Oh my god, I
忙し
hate
い世
fairies
の
so
中
much.
だから一日たりともそったしといとくらんかな。昔だったら10年20年住んでても
I don't even know what the fuck
何
that is.
にも変わらん。変化のない静かな村だったんよ。
まあそれが田舎ってもんだしね。この村じゃ昨日と今日と明日に何の違いもない。私は退屈だけどね。
でも友達ができたろ。外から竜宮のレナちゃんが引っ越してきて友達になってくれたんだろうが、近い年の友達ができて嬉しい言うとったがな。
うん。予期せぬ友達が突然できるのは楽しいね。
レナちゃんが来んとな、ミオン学校が退屈だ退屈だ言うとったね。いやー覚えとる。
No.
それが外から引っ越してくることによる効果だって言いたいわけ？
どんな寒い冬場にかてたまには換気をせんとな。いろりの悪い空気がたまって窒息し
Carton
ち
of
ま
bug
う。
milk.
寒くてしんどいのは承知で
Okay.
窓をガラリと開けることもあるんよ。
外から人を迎えることが村の換気になる。
ああ、なるん。そしてきれいな空気を入れて、あたしらみたいな悪い空気やとっとと追い出されるべきなんよ。
Bring up the Holzer family. I know Granny will explode, so I know I won't. The things with Granny's trying to say include things going to ongoing isolation. When she remembers what happened at the explanatory meeting, she gets really upset. But I guess even she feels it needs to come to an end. Of course, she can't just say she'll forgive them. No, she's this stubborn at this age. She can't lose face by openly saying they need to be forgiven. Honestly, I think she's behaving like this little schoolgirl actually likes a person but treats them really when they're around. Baka! Maybe people really do go back to being children when they get old enough.
I've
Just
heard
something
that
of
so many
Granny.
times. God, it's so true.
The same they can say about all the old people in the village. No, maybe I should say the evil around here. Notice what she meant by bad air. There's no use circulating the air in a closed room. Unless you open the windows and let the fresh air in, the room won't be purified.
実際に引っ越してくる人があるかはわからないけど、その人にそこまでを期待しちゃうのは気の毒じゃない？
レナちゃんが一人転校してきてもミオンは変わるね。誰が引っ越してきてもきっと
Man, they really hype Keiichi up as this child of destiny shit.
I know, right?
元気な若者で
Everything will change in her
年
arrival.
寄り連中が安心して村を任せられ
It
る
has
く
been
らい
prophesied in Himazawa legend for years.
嬉しいんだが、それこそ年寄り連中がもうやっとれんね、あの世に退散するわ
Okay, I give up on
いう
this.
くらいにな。
I'm not going to
何それ
explore every
死ん
nook
だお
and
じ
cranny
い
to
ちゃん
find
の
the one
話
heart that I lost.
あ、ほんとれ。誰がじい様の話をしたんよ。ほれ。お手伝いさん言って。
Oh,
縁側のお茶を片付けさせてくれ
that was an
ま
endless
せん
abyss. That was not okay. A hidden area.
了解了解
ミオン。
ん
北条聡が消えた日。お前、私に詰め寄ったろが。
ああそんなこともしたね
あたしゃな。あれで目が覚めたんよ。北条家がどうのこうの
She
いう
was
問
like,
題
"Ah, shit.
は
A kid just
年寄
disappeared.
り連
Is
中が
maybe
死
dead.
ねば
Maybe,
時間が解決
maybe
して
I have
くれる
escalated the
んじゃ
situation
か
far
ね。
beyond the
そんな
point
の
it
待
needs
た
to
ず
be.
はよ解決せんとなあかん。
Oh shit.
でも
People really listen to
自
me
分に
that
は
much?
それができないから
I
よ
didn't
そ
know.
者にそれを託す
それが
Why are there bikini babes here in
私
the
に
Ice
でき
Kingdom?
る精一杯だね。
どんな悪い手札だって次のドローでいい札が入れば流れが変わるきっかけになることもあるそれに期待して山から札を引くのもありかもしれない
新しい風はミオお前らの世代になる。外の風を迎え入れたれな。そしてお前は内からの風となって混じり合いながら村のよどみを吹き飛ばしてくれ。
他力本願の極みだね自分が火種を作ったくせに孫にその尻拭いをさせるとは
そういいなや。
Don't say that. But yes, it's exactly what I'm trying to do. So have fun.
そのザキ家の当主として
Starting
村
to
に
see why my
招き
sister
入れ
doesn't
とれ。
like you.
それが次期当主の仕事だってんなら
頼むわミオン。あたしゃおいた
Adventure time. Did you come? Did you like
憎まれ役しかでき
run
ね
out
え。
of puzzles types?
I'm trying. This is licensed.
You're just using like a
cartoon.
different type of block that I can't break.
The wind has changed. Smells like my bada.
In spirit?
Fourth year curse have happened. Satojo Hoji's awareness of his sins is required. The mysterious depth of the Furudes. I've said this name 1,000 times. Why am I suddenly not saying it? Alright, Satoshi. Formation of a club.
Yo, let's go.
School is a children's world. Values of grown-ups don't apply. Children decide their own values and create their own world. So the rules of the grown-up world of the village don't mean anything here. Even when the villagers badmouth the Hojo family and try to isolate them, that has no meaning at our school. In the children's world, children decide the rules. Rules they think are irrational don't exist here. That's why, as a representative for the children here, I vowed I will never let any irrational rules come into our world. Within the school, no harassment is allowed towards the Hojo siblings. At the very beginning, some boys teased Satogo. But they were punished severely and hasn't been ever since. And he really learned, that one boy really learned to hate all of us.
There was one rebel.
One rebel.
He never went away.
Because he has a smile face here. However, I never seen Satogo smile. Satogo's classmates tried to use to cheer her up, but I assumed they decided it was best to just leave her alone. I used to talk to her. I like something, I stopped doing that.
The hater child is my favorite non-canonical character, Higurashi.
It's just one fuck. There has to be one fuck in this goddamn school. It's like, I can't stand these people. Make them go away. Especially after the events of chapter 6.
Yeah.
Of the sausage situation. It's like, fuck me, man. I told you these guys were bad news. Limited Satogo, of course. I like to think that kid grew up to be the guy who sits behind Joker in Persona 5. He's like, yep, I've learned not to say anything.
Yep. Left Inazawa They finally added this fucking place.
And then suddenly time traveled like 2 decades into the future. No, 3 decades. Persona 5 is 2016.
Whoa. Okay, shit.
It's the silliest one thing, but dragging I went the family into it as well. Satoshi and Satoko forced to live in shame. The aunt vents her stress by harassing Satoko. This was the same too. The aunt is her guardian after all, but Satoko doesn't even try to hide her disgust, so things aren't going smoothly between them. She had behaved like Satoshi, she made being into a target. Does that mean the sad life Satoko is living right now is something she caused herself? No, it doesn't. Yes, it does. Blame the child. She decides to want to help with her. Nobody knows what to do. Apology won't change the situation. The flow can't be reversed. The fact that Hojo family is ostracized by the entire village can't be changed. There's a horribleness lurking underneath our lives. The neighbors, the villagers, and the community. Once you become your enemies, the world can become so cruel. Japanese people have known that since ancient times, which is why we cultivated empathy and obligation to show curiosity to one's neighbors. Like the neighbors across the sea. Am I right, lads? Or am I right, lads?
Arigato. Mio.
ごめん、何？
ううん。貞子にいつも気を使ってくれてありがとうって。
He kind of appears absent-minded, but sometimes he says things he can read your thoughts. Tries to deny it sends out character for me, but he smiles so he can tell exactly what I was thinking.
貞子は笑顔の浮かべ方を忘れてしまっただけなんだよ。学校にいるときは本当に少しだけ肩の力を抜ける時間を得られてる。それはきっと貞子にとってとても優しい時間になってるって思ってるよ。
You know what I love when game developers get to like the final dungeon area of the game, like the final area in general of the game, and like forget how to do good level design.
迷惑かけてるのは多分うちなんだしさ。
Because they want to make it like complex and like, you know, difficult.
Death Mountain Zelda 1, Death Mountain Zelda 1, Death Mountain Zelda 1, Death Mountain Zelda 1, Death Mountain Level 1. Ah!
The Ice Kingdom is literally a just a maze of caves.
So like Death Mountain and Zelda 2.
Yeah.
The thing that made me stop playing the game.
Oh, you really you got to Death Mountain?
I got to Death Mountain, never got to the second dungeon. I was like, alright, turn this off, time to go play Link to the Past.
Huh.
Might be more troublesome than Satoshi and Satoko, though.
私、聡子の気持ちを全然理解してないのかな。
どうして？
聡子が辛い思いをしてる一番の原因はうちにある。そこの娘の私が聡子の周りをうろちょろすることはその空気の読めてないことなのかなって。
そんなことはないよ。ミオンはそれくらいがちょうどいいと思うけどな。
何よそれ。私は無神経な方がぴったりだって言うの？
そういう意味じゃないよ。その空気というのが貞子から笑顔を奪っているのなら、そんな空気なんか全然気にしない人じゃなきゃ貞子に笑顔は戻せないって思ってるから。
うまいこと言ってるけど、さりげなくおじさんのことバカにしてるでしょ。ひどいな。
バカにしてなんかいないよ。助けてほしいだけなんだよ。
え？
僕一人の力じゃ貞子に笑顔は戻せない。ミオンみたいな力強い人の助けがいるんだよ。
でも私園崎家のミオンだよ。私なんかが無神経なことやったらかえって聡子を傷つけるかも。
その空気が聡子を一人ぼっちにしているのに、だからミオンも聡子を一人ぼっちにするのかい？
Further, Satoshi asked me for something so aggressively. Satoko is a very important person to him. Saying he needs my help to make her smile again. But still, no. Maybe he's right. What's going on between the Sonozaki and the Hojos is an issue amongst grown-ups. We children don't need to take care about that. Irrational rules of grown-ups don't mean anything in our world. So I have objected to irrationally the grown-up world by using methods of my own.
さとこは本当に
What's this
私の
game
こと
made?
迷惑に思わないかな。
初めは少しは思うかもしれない。でも僕も一緒だから、ミオンと一緒だから、すぐに打ち解けるよ。
そうかな。今日学校が終わったらさとこを遊びに誘ってみる？
家に帰るとおばさんにいろいろ言われて表に出られなくなってしまうかもしれない。
なら簡単だね。家に帰らずに遊べばいいんだ。
でも帰りがあまりにも遅くなると何の道草を食っていたんだと。
ならさ、あれだ部活動に加わったっていう
Why
のは
don't you get a job, huh? I mean, why don't you join a club?
部活？
She just wears a job
部
application
活っ
in
て
front
こと
of
にし
him.
て学校で遊んでから帰ればいいじゃん。だって学校から帰らないでそのまま遊んでる男の子だって大勢いるんだしね。全然問題ないよ。
でも服を汚すとまたおばさんに。
ならさ、アウトドアじゃなくてインドア中心にすればいいわけよ。それなら服も汚れないしね。
I would get a job, but it turns out that every single small business in the entire region, in its entire
あんま
prefecture,
り
is
暴
owned
れ
by
る
your
と
uncles,
知恵先生に。
and they won't hire a hojo.
Oh,
イ
shit.
ンドアで暴れずに。
How
だけ
did
れ
he
ど
get
も
a job?
熱く遊ぶことは可能なんだよ。おじさん、こう見えてもゲームが大好きでね。海外ものの貴重なものとか結構集めてたりするのさ。マニュアルが英語だったり難しかったりで対戦してくれる相手がいなくて死蔵しちゃってるのが多いんだけどね。
それサトコにも遊べるかな？
もちろんルールなんてね、わかんなかったらその場で作っちゃえばいいんだよ。全員が同じルールに従う以上、どんなルールだったって公平なんだからね。
Bringing a game from home and asking Satoko to play with us actually make her smile again?
What is the party got?
I had to lose. I'll bring one of the board games tomorrow.
あとさ、ミオン、相談があるんだけど。
何？おじさんで乗れる相談なら何でも聞いてよ。
僕アルバイトを探してるんだ。
Give me a job
サトコ
application.
を元気づけるのに誕生日に素敵なプレゼントをしたら喜ぶかなって思って。
Job application, Mion.
No, get out of my head.
God. Rika picks up one and gives to Hanyo. She screams. Satoshi Hojo's part-time job is required. Footstep following Hojo Satoshi are required. Satoshi Hojo's awareness of his sins. The forgiveness of Ren of Yugu's sins. My harsh and brutal days, I still continue without end. Fuck my stupid Hojo life. My aunt yells at Satoko for no reason every night. Although Satoko
My
cries,
stupid hojo
she
life.
still talks back to her. But my aunt goes yelling on and on forever. Satoko's crying goes on and on too. When Satoko sees me, she grabs onto me. She hides behind my back and tries to ignore my aunt's yelling. She always comes to seek my help. Naga doesn't open to anyone but me. And Rika. So if I don't protect her, she'll be devastated. Security is something our parents didn't grant to Satoko. I'll have to be the one to provide it. But every day, day after day, every time Satoko cries, every day, day after day, Satoko grabbed onto me while crying yesterday, patted her head, but along with pity, a different emotion came to me. I wanted to grasp her head and smash her against the wall. What unbelievably devilish emotion.
Delightfully devilish Satoshi.
Delightfully devilish Satoshi. Oh, Joel!
Whoa! Whoa!
Oishi, I was just practicing my swing. I semester exercise. Here to join me. Why is there blood coming off? The bat. There's Satoshi. Oh, that's not blood. It's watermelon.
That's
It's watermelon juice. My watermelon smashing festival. Watermelon. Yeah. Whew.
Well, I've been in Hinamizawa for 5 years, and I've never heard of a watermelon smashing festival.
Oh no, it's not a Yamazawa festival. It's a Okinomiya.
I see.
YOLO, this watermelon looks very awfully similar to your aunt's head. Oh no! Patent ultra recipe for watermelons, yes. And you call them watermelons when it's clearly meat. Yep. Excuse me for a second. Ooh, great time at home. Ooh, good lord, what is that? A drug addict that beat my aunt to death. A drug addict that beat your aunt to death at this time of day, at this part of the year, in this part of the
Right
country.
after Watanagashi.
Right, localized entirely in the course of Watanagashi. Yes. May I see it? No. Did we just really fucking recreate half of steamed hams with Satoshi and Orishi?
Most of that was like I love how like halfway through it stopped being like replacements for like a parody of steamed hams. They just started quoting steamed hams.
Detective Oishi, welcome. Hope you're prepared for unforgettable
No.
Watanagashi.
No.
Well, Satoshi, I made it, despite my instructions. Okay, I'm sorry, what's happening? Satoshi,
I don't know. What the fuck are you doing? AJ.
There's someone else inside of me. Someone else tried eating from inside. With something better help. Don't leave me, don't grab me. Okay, there's a demon inside him.
Oh my god. Holy...
Yeah.
AJ, I'm gonna send a screenshot of what I'm just looking at right now. Of like the area that I'm looking at right now.
Oh my
I was
god!
looking at this.
Jake in Battlefield!
Yeah. I was looking at this for like 10 seconds, being like, what am I supposed to do? I went right and there's a wall, left and there's a... What is this? I didn't see the platforms!
I immediately noticed that. You're stupid.
The white cloud platforms.
White on white. White on the egg yolk background is kind of unfair.
Yeah.
I'll protect her from my aunt for the rest of my life. That's my eternal duty. Rest of my life? Forever? Do we really have to do that forever? It's only Satoko. But I'm her only family. But it's because of my aunt. But it's because of the villagers too. It's almost Watanagashi. Some irresponsible people are saying the curse will once again fall upon Hinamizawa. They're also saying it'll fall upon me and Satoko for sure. Maybe it's just my imagination, but lately the villagers are expecting it to give me especially sharp looks. I feel like I'll be killed on the day of Watanagashi. Of course, there's no reason why I'll be killed. It's just my imagination. Ah, pat, pat, pat. Don't come inside of me. Satoko's my only sister. My family. So don't tell me those awful things. Pat, pat, pat. Stop, stop. Don't come this way. Don't come this way! Footsteps came up right behind me and the hand touched me on the shoulder. Ah!
Ah.
Renaka.
Oh, this is like that one scene in Doki Doki Literature Club.
大丈夫かなかな
Kinda? Must have been acting weird. Red looked worried. Name is Ryugurana. Just moved here and transferred to my school. Nobody remembers her, but supposedly she lived here in Himizawa a long time ago. In fact, she hardly remembers anything about Himizawa either. Since we aren't doing a classmate who's my age, I'm glad she's my friend. She usually carries on happily alongside Mion, but occasionally she shows me some feminine consideration. What the fuck is that supposed to mean, Satoshi?
保健室で休んだ方がいいんじゃ
She
ない
shows
か
me
な
some feminine consideration.
ありがとう。
I don't know.
What is bro on about? Bro's cooking nothing.
僕、そんなにも具合が悪そうだったかい？
is a girl and is nice.
Meaning instant main
Feminine
realize that wasn't myself.
consideration.
さとこちゃんのことで心配事？
いや、そういうわけじゃないんだよ。
My problem
Not
is
violence
physical,
and feminine consideration.
but mental. Sometimes I think to myself, but even though Rena seems like a very easygoing person, she's more perceptive than she appears.
レナは転校してきたばかりだから頼りないかもしれないけど、話を聞くことはできるからね。きっと聞いてあげるだけでも。
Well, I keep hearing these
少しは
footsteps.
心が
Oh, you're
軽く
haunted
な
by
ると思う
God.
から。
You know, Rena, maybe I shouldn't have talked to you. I feel worse after this conversation. Talking about it won't solve anything. Actually, when I talk about it, I feel like I could be admitted to my weakness. Which might give that person a chance to get inside of me again.
What?
さっき声をかけたら
God
す
damn it,
ごく
Griffin.
驚いたでしょ。そんなにも考え事をしてるならきっと辛い悩みなんだろうなって思って。はあ。
それはなぜか最近誰かにずっと後をつけられているような錯覚がしてね。ひたひたペタペタ。
How about like
だから
most of
それかと思って。
no, not most. All of the upgrades in this game, like the movement
ごめん、
upgrades,
僕は一体
is just
何を言ってる
Jake
んだか。
deciding. Okay, fine. I will stretch into
足
this
音
thing.
ついてくるの？
え？
私その足音
Ah, fuck.
知ってる。
Okay, thank you. They didn't. I was like, please, you don't need. I don't need to see Rena explain the entire.
Let me explain it again. Let me explain to you what God is.
I defy you. Attack and defy God. Meal Takano.
Yeah, but I say, I don't know.
Satoshi has just part-time job as required.
One more got rejected.
What's that following Satoshi required?
I refuse to believe that those are misheard lyrics.
いえいえ、
It
届けな
goes
んて
too
いません。
I
サト
just,
シ君は
I just don't know
我
how
が
nobody
南沢
fucking
ファイター
knows.
ズの
How do you
頼
not
も
know
しい
what you
選手な
made?
んですからね。席はちゃんと開けて
No
ありま
one
す。
knows the lyrics are?
I
いつで
don't
も戻
believe
ってき
that.
ていいんですから
I
ね
don't。know.
Oh, I thought that was that we do.
わかりません。
But I
当
will,
分
I
は
will
戻
still
って
more
こ
God
れないと
rejected.
思うので、一度
Yeah,
対分に
because
して
it's
もらっ
like
た
too
方が
raw.
いいと
Just
思いま
like
して。
the lyrics too. The second Death Note opening is want some fuzzy pie, security, want some fuzzy pie. And I can't sing the final part of the song because I'm not allowed to say one of those words.
White people?
Yes, white people. White people! I'm glad we all hear white people. It's like a consensus.
Yeah.
Like, you can't say those words. Wait, you can say one of those words, but you can't say the other word you keep saying.
Switches it to black people.
I don't even say, he's saying what's up, people, but how is he saying the what's up?
What?
That's the name of the song.
What's up, people?
What's up, people? That's the name of the song.
No, it's not.
Look it up.
No,
Yes, you can't live in ignorance.
I will.
What if I happen?
I have and I will continue to.
Yeah, what's
I
up,
have
people?
clouds to
Death
jump on.
Note.
実は僕、
Is
ア
that
ル
a,
バイト
a
を始めるん
question
です。
and an
それ
answer
で
to the
あ
same
まり
question?
野球に出られなくて。
アルバイトですか。
Yeah,
何か
Tossi's
買いたいものでもあるんですか。
はい。
I never.
もうすぐ
I need to watch.
サトコの
Never.
誕生日なんです。サトコが欲しがってい
Death Note
る
again.
ぬいぐるみがあるので、
Yeah.
それをプレゼントしてやりたいと
I'm
思いまし
trying
て。
to, you know, convince her to watch it. Well, I mean, we got Adventure Time happening, so just whatever. Not that much of a hurry.
そうですか。サトシ君は本当に妹思いのお
We're in
兄さん
season
ですね。
6.
それはきっとサトコちゃんも喜んでくれるでしょう。
喜んでくれると嬉しいです。
That's Satoko-kun's. Satoshi-kun is stressed out. Wrong, Kojo. He's stressed to harass himself. Stress can be
We're in the
released
part of the
through
show
exercise.
where they're just like, oh yeah, we originally wrote this for adults, so here's the part of the show that we, you know, have been hiding.
Fall.
Yeah, we got to the fall scene.
Taking a part-time job because he's already so worn out in every way. Asked if he wanted him to help pay for the present, but of course he declined the offer. Present from him, so he wouldn't earn the money himself. Taking a part-time job and earn money to buy Satoko's present, so be a temporary thing. It's not like he's gonna murder someone. I want to stop him from working because I don't want him to get even more stressed. Since he says Satoko-chan's birthday is near, I don't think I can stop him. Satoshi-kun is determined. If I say more, I might lose his trust. So I'll have to accept to leave his absence.
そうだ。監督、バットを一本借りていってもいいですか?
I completely misunderstood his words. Later I found out he carried around that bag to protect himself. I realized that even then, he was already showing some dangerous symptoms. I believe there will be a fourth mysterious death this year. That he would be the victim. He became obsessed with the idea that someone was after his life. That symptom Himazawa syndrome's terminal stage. Why didn't you do anything then? With the syndrome, I was careless.
バットですか？はて、何に使うんですか？
Satoshi-kun had his own bat. So he should ask if he could take it home, but instead he asked if he could borrow it. When I think about it now, he said it was a way to lighten his guilty conscience, but how could I have known then?
いえ、その野球にはそんなに来れなくなりますけど、でもきっと一人で素振りの練習をするくらいの時間は取れると思うので。
それはいいですね。
Again,
そういうことならぜ
because
ひ
there's
持
no
っ
fast
て行って
travel.
ください。素振りをするときは十分周りを確認して危険がないよう注意してからやってくださいね。ご近所迷惑でなければタイヤを吊るしてそれを打つのもいい練習になるでしょう。
Come on, let's go play a Hyrule Temple.
What?
I was singing Temple's theme.
Oh.
That's a huge mistake. The only one
They're playing Melee now.
Past the point of no return.
Oh, oh.
It will always be fucking weird to me that for Melee they decided the Legend of Zelda stages should be from Majora's Mask and Zelda 2. Two games that are not exactly the most popular at the time of that game's release.
Majora's Mask wasn't?
I think Majora's Mask... Well, you know what the Zelda cycle, right? Hordy-do-de-door.
Oh, fuck. God damn it.
I don't think Majora's Mask was as loved the year after its release as it is in the years to follow.
Probably not.
Alright. A bat to beat her to death is required. The death of Satoshi's aunt. Tried to respond quickly this year. That's why we were able to start the investigation immediately by securing the crime scene. The victim is the wife of the younger brother of the Hojo couple, so she's an extremely suitable target for the 4th year's curse of Oishiro-sama. She has a horrible reputation amongst the locals. After the incident, everyone says she deserved to be cursed. I have a general idea who the culprit might be. Probably Hojo Satoshi. Innocent looking kid. There's even a motive. The deceased abused his sister relentless. There'll be revenge for that. Also, when he attended the inspection of the crime scene, he was rather frantic. He was far too composed. He was totally unrelated to the incident. My intuition for many years of police work tells me that 8 or 9 times out of 10, someone will act like that is the perp. No concrete proof. If I question him and shake him up a bit, I'll get a feeling he'll confess.
これだけ仏をめった打ちにしていれば、星も返り血を少なからず浴びたものと思います。そいつが見つけられれば決め手になりそうですね。
まあよっぽどの間抜けでなけりゃ処分してるでしょうが、犯行を認めた後に捨てたと称する場所から
2D
発見
action
できれ
game
ば。
is one of the worst
も納得して
item
くれるでしょう。
management systems I've ever played. I've ever used.
Except you must believe that. But if I look at it as a part of the series of mysterious deaths, it won't be so easy. Even the 3 families in the village, or the Sonosaki family involved, is responsible for this! Pulling the strings, they must have instigated social crime. I mean, from a certain point of view, the Sonozakis are kind of like the heads of the reason why Satoshi killed his aunt, if you think about it. If you think about it like that, you know. What does Obi-Wan say in Return of the Jedi? I was right, from a certain point of view. Ocho's not a simple criminal. He was set up.
Return of the Jedi. What?
Remember, it's like, you told me my father was dead. And it's like, I was right. From a certain point of view.
Oh.
Wait, this crime might come to light. No culprit came into the picture. He was already arrested for a different crime, and furthermore, he died while in prison. He confessed the information on the culprit himself would have known.
I'm sad that I can never have been Kenobi's actor.
Alan McGinnis.
Oh yeah, Alan.
Disappeared for a few days after the festival. It's obvious someone doesn't want Hojo Satoshi to be connected to this incident. The boss puts pressure on me to close the investigation and file Satoshi Hojo's absence, disappearance, and separate incident. We handle the case over to a different section. I do wonder if Satoshi is still alive.
What do you think?
The happy part of me wants to say yes. The realistic part of me wants to say, if he is alive and if he didn't run away, that means the clinic got him and he's been has his brain open for what, a whole full fucking year? Maybe he should be dead.
Yeah.
Can't you just close the brain cranium hole you cut and fix it? And they're the ones who did this.
Just put some tape on it.
Put some tape on, duct tape. Can't grab them. Principal offender is still loose. I'm sure be sheltered somewhere by the Sonozaki family. Have to locate him. Find that missing right arm. Send the right arm to his grave. Make the principal offender and bow down before it. I am so right. Both principal offender have been eliminated. So he killed, buried somewhere that we can find him. If that's the case, then that's fine. I'll make the old hat who ordered the killed old man slam her forehead in the ground before his grave. This I swear.
There you go.
4 years curse before I say something will happen again next year. With all my preparations, I can prevent the incident from happening this time. It's too late, something happens. I must keep my eyes on the core of the village before something takes place. There's a reason why I have to get to the bottom of this by next year. Because I'm retiring. Mother been wanting me to go back to her hometown in Hokkaido, and for a long time she asked me to move in when I retire. Girl, that's the least I could do for her, so I agreed to move in Hokkaido when I retire. So next year is my last chance to avenge the old man's death. Happened 4 years in a row. So more than likely, it'll be a 5th curse too. As a result of serious, mysterious deaths in Hino's village, they're tightly knit together since the damn protest. Told the betrayers to be punished for the name of the curse. The masterminds has enough reason to continue with the series of mysterious deaths. According to the rumors, this year's victim was cursed because she didn't live at the festival. So the villagers believe that the next year's Watagashi will be cursed. It'll be a huge festival next year for sure. Something will happen. Serious, mysterious deaths in Yamazawa.
Why are you rushing, Oishi?
Because I need to get out of I'm so right. I'm not playing chapter 5 right now. Alright.
Can't stop being so right.
The aunt is dead. What does the clinic have to say about this? The death of Satoko Hojo's aunt is required. The 4th sacrifice. Alright. The village is uproar, because the 4th mysterious death in a row, which I don't believe would be happen, actually did. Satoko-chan's aunt was killed. All the villagers felt rather satisfied at this event, saying the curse finally fell on her for being a local troublemaker. But I know the truth. When I saw the beaten up body at the crime scene, I knew Satoshi-kun was responsible for it. Her abuse towards Satoko-chan was getting worse and worse. Satoshi-kun wanted to protect her, so he brought her home a baseball bat. The signs were all there, so I didn't even need to hear it from Satoshi-kun. Yet I couldn't avoid questioning myself. Felt bad for the Hojo siblings.
This is EDA, right?
Yeah, this is EDA. I mean, yes, I felt bad. Famous words for the Hojo siblings. Famous words uttered by Takano Meal. Satoshi-kun, never called before. What happened? Does he want me to help him? So I will.
Yeah, she could make a little bit of empathy. Oh, that sucks. Anyways, let's cut to the break.
どうかなさいましたか？
車を持っている人が。
車です。ええ、ありますよ。
実は今沖宮のおもちゃ屋さんの前、ミオンのおじさんのおもちゃ屋じゃなくて、もう一軒の。
Satoshi, they have the same sprite. How am I supposed to tell which is which? Just work it out, EDA. God.
サトコの誕生日プレゼントのぬいぐるみを変えたんですけど、大きくって自転車に積めないんです。
大きくって自転車に積めない？サトシ君、あなたどれだけ大きなぬいぐるみを買ったんですか
God damn it.
Think about it. I went to the toy store on his bicycle. Now he's stuck. That's so typical of him. He can't but smile warmly. In other words, he can carry both the bicycle. Stop saying it other words! I know what I got what I'm going fucking mad, Griffin. I got
What?
nothing.
In other words.
In other words, a lot bigger than I imagined.
Another shot. Another shot.
これは大きいですね。確かにこれじゃ自転
Because
車
she
は無理
actually
で
does
し
have
ょ
a
う。
special keyboard with a macro button that's mapped to just type out in other words.
Let's go in the backseat and stuff the teddy bear in the trunk.
しかしこれだけの大きなぬいぐるみともなると高かったでしょう。
Satoshi, do you wear anything else?
まあそこそこね。
First I thought he was sweating because of the heat. But he was acting oddly. I see a high fever and his consciousness is coming and going.
どうしましたか？具合でも悪いんですか？
多分いえ
Finally.
風邪です。
それはよくありませんね。診療所に寄っていきませんか？具合を見てあげましょう。
ありがとうございます。
Called earlier, you didn't sound this way. Did you become ill all of a sudden?
どうぞリクライニングを倒して楽にしてください。冷房が強すぎませんか？大丈夫ですか？
His face is turning pale. I can't tell he has a high fever. Satoshi-kun was pushing himself to buy this teddy bear. Teddy bear this size can't be that cheap. For him to earn enough money in such a short period of time, he must have worked hard and long hours. Maybe he felt relieved now that he got the teddy bear because he wanted to buy. Big goal.
しかしよく頑張りましたね。こんなにも大きなぬいぐるみを。さとこちゃんきっと喜ぶと思いますよ。
喜んで欲しいです。
喜びますよ。私が保証しちゃいます。
もうおばさんもいない。おじさんも帰ってこない。もうこれでさとこをいじめる人はいないんですよね。
そうですね。もうさとこちゃんをいじめる人はいません。だからこれからはゆっくりと過ごしていいんです。
おばさんはいないんですよね。死んだんですもんね。
はい、確かに死にました。検視には私も立ち会っています。間違いありませんよ。だからもう二度とさとこちゃんをいじめたりはしません。
本当におばさんが死んでるのを確認したんですね。
はい、間違いなく。
じゃあたまに通りすがるおばさんにそっくりな人がいてもそれはおばさんじゃないんですよね。おばさんが実は生きてて退院してきたとかそういうんじゃないんですよね。
ええ、そんなことはありえません。二度と私たちの前に現れることはありませんよ。
じゃああの人あれもよく似てるけどおばさんじゃないんですよね。ですよね。
As you could put her out the oncoming car in fear. Of course, the car passed by so quickly I couldn't see her face. But no matter how much she looks like her, it's impossible for her to be alive.
ほらあの人もあんなにそっくりでもおばさんじゃないんですか？だって僕を見ましたよ。
落ち着いてください、サトシ君。おばさんは完全に死にました。だからどんなに似ていてもそれはおばさんではありません。
似てるいや違う。本当におばさんなんだ。おばさんがまだあんなに殺したのにあんなに殴ったのになんで
Because Everybody try staying calm and drive. Luca's losing his cool. It's delusional.
Okay, just made a homunculus. Awesome.
Then I finally realized Satoshi-kun is displaying symptoms of the terminal stage. How did I not realize that sooner? So stupid! It's different with Satoko-chan's case. We already have the cure. Retreat Satoshi-kun. We're talking to Mountain Dogs. I'll take care of the murder of his aunt. So I can save him before going terminal and take him back to his peaceful days with Satoko-chan. He was deranged just a minute ago, but now he's gone quiet. He didn't fall asleep. Let's get to the clinic while Satoshi-kun remains in the calm state. There's no guarantee they won't attack me while I'm driving. If there's no going on through my mind, Satoshi-kun should be quietly.
監督、これってやっぱりお社様のたたりなんでしょうか。
たたりなんかありません。どうか気を強く持ってください。
里子、ごめん。ぬいぐるみを買う直前まで僕はそのお金でどこか遠くに逃げてしまおうって思ってたんだ。だからそんな僕をお社様は許さなかったんだ。僕は兄失格なんだ。僕は
無理に喋らなくていいですよ。まぶたを閉じて休んでいてください。すぐに診療所に着きますからね。そうしたら具合のすぐ良くなる薬をあげますからね。
僕の血の中にもウジ虫が湧いてるのかな。かゆい。
書かないで。喉をかいてはいけません。
Right to the back door of the clinic.
Duck.
Slam the brakes, stop the car. And then Satoshi-kun went out the window. Restart this closet. Stroll. I can't stop him by myself.
Like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, like ragdoll, literally just thrown out the window.
Those cam members came out immediately.
With a really shitty blonde wig on.
Don't even know test. He's at L5. Reach the terminal stage and toss the delusion.
I don't know why. Fucking shitty ragdoll is like the funniest thing in the world to me.
Goddamn it. Why did I make that joke during such an important thing?
助けて。大丈夫ですよ。すぐに治療しますから、しばらくの間楽にしていてください。
どく。里子。願い。
This is like season 4-ish, whenever he's super in love with Flame Princess.
あらあら。
Go away, Takano. I'm not in the mood to see her right now.
サトシ君が
So did you see
急
that
性
kid
発症
just
したよう
land?
です。彼の日頃のストレスを考えれば
I got it on my
いつ
phone.
発症
Here,
しても
watch.
おかしくなか
Takano,
った
what
でし
is
ょう。
that? I'm gonna post it to the
ぬい
World
ぐる
Star
みを買う
later.
まで自制心でそれをずっと抑え続けてきたに違いありません。
なんだか毎年綿流しになると生きた検体が手に入りますわね。これもお社様のたたりのおかげなのかしら。
I listen to her bullshit. Takano, do not touch that. Do not touch that child. I'm gonna open that child's brain. Takano, I'm gonna do it. Don't you do it. I'm gonna do it.
Whoops, I slipped and grabbed my scalpel.
She would say that.
Okay, just got the flame sword. The last thing that I need in order to go into Ice King's palace.
Well, I'm almost... Alright. The 4 Fierce Curse is required. The Ryugu family move is required. I don't know what to do. My name is Ichiro Maibara, and I'm hopelessly lost. Give me Izawa a tour to find for a vacation home. When the realtor finished explaining some details, he told us to take a walk until the departure time. Such beautiful scenery and fresh air. I left my senses guide me, and I'm fucking lost. Where am I? Still have a little time before the departure, but I'm completely lost. This is basically the middle of nowhere, but people actually do live here. If I keep walking, I should run into somebody, then ask for directions. Don't worry. The only thing I need to keep in mind is the portion time for the bullet train. The more they had bullet trains back in the 80s. Fuck you, Japan. They can find anybody at all.
Yeah, shit.
Further and further away from people work, out of which I'm serious. So upon hearing someone's voice, I'm immensely relieved. The little girl's playing nearby. It's a place where little kids can play, so it must be a safe village. I followed those voices. While around the wild pampas grass, I see a beautiful field. I don't think we've ever seen this background before. Two girls are playing here. A dancing in the field with blooming wildflowers. What I'm saying is more beautiful than all the great works of art I've put together. Maybe I'm exaggerating, but this looks holier than any religious painting. See dancing girls dance around like this make people feel this way? It's probably because we're sinners. We can't live with pleasure and glory alone. We sin even as we live. That's why we feel awe by the sight of innocence. Reminds us of the time we were pure. Grow up naturally. We lose innocence as it would do. This is a very... You're becoming very fucking philosophical all of a sudden. My bada-san.
He's an artist after all.
Because seeing Keiichi's dad's like, oh, thank God, I got ticks all over my fucking legs. Let's get this over with. Hey, you, buy a house, bring your son. Thank you. Goodbye. Hanyu, why aren't you transparent? Hanyu, why can't I see you?
I love this point.
Sorry. I'm not suspicious. I just lost my voice because Hanyu was talking to me. No, I'm not. Don't turn on me in. I really wasn't staring. I was using the spirit to fix my hair. Girls teased me for a while. When I got tired of doing that, they went back to dancing around. I'm gonna just ignore that sun comment. I said would backfire. Decided to leave them alone, sat down to watch them play. How old they are. You're not helping your case, dude. Close to Keiichi's age. We moved here, Keiichi might meet them at school. If we see them at school, then there were girls that lived here. All the children in Mizawa are like them, and even in living a rural life may have some challenges. There's a good reason for us to move here. We're not very good parents. We didn't understand what Keiichi was going through and left him all alone till the very end. According to the parenting book I bought, the first response are call for help. Let's hope what the action itself is, but the fact that you guys are kind of like actually the best parents since an entire fucking club says wonders. When I hear words to our ears, which consists of signs coming from our son's heart. Keiichi probably thinks it's all his fault. Of course, he's not absent of blame. Humans are...
I mean, Keiichi's mom is fucking rad.
Rad. Whole too, but to let him think that he had to go that far for us to be able to stand him is pathetic and really disappointing of us. If we had understood how important him, Keiichi would have done that. The incidents were only on Keiichi's fault. Everyone in my father's family was to blame.
Would have been any different if Keiichi played Doom.
Still too young and hot-headed to play that. He's guilty of basically crushing his weight. He doesn't have the will to live. My wife is the same. She's blaming herself for forcing him to study for better grades. Do you think that's where the incidents took place? I'm no different. I'm blaming myself for not being involved in my son's education. I think that's why the incidents took place. Cross over our shoulders. Even an injured child accepts our apologies. Yet a cold society will tell us to die under the weight of that cross. So we have to live. Accept our sins and carry our burdens on our shoulders. Maybe we can start a new life here in this village. I thought about that, watch the girls dance. Keiichi needed friends like them. Friends like girls who offer him more than the friends who only talk about cram schools and exam results. The girls are playing near a sign that doesn't fit to this open field. The sign is lost for sale. The name of the realtor bought me here for a tour is written on it. Does that mean we can live, even in this beautiful air if we want to? The girl spoke as if reading my mind.
Just like we rehearsed, Hanyu. Come on.
Hanyu, right, she just pulled out a piece of paper. Why you want to live in Hinamizawa? Top 10 reasons why you want to live in Hinamizawa. Hanyu, you're supposed to memorize that.
都会のあなたが持ってきありますのですよ。
Maybe after this we can get into real. We can become real realtors.
レ
この村で何百年間もこうしています。そこには
Let's
誰
get
も訪
naughty.
れず
Let's get naked. No, let's
何
save
も
that
起
for
こり
real
ませんで
estate.
す。だから何も起きないし何も変えられない。
Isn't that what's good about this place?
What is that joke? What the fuck is that
何
joke?
か
What
に
is
変わりたいと思う
No,
か
I
ら
know, I
こ
know.
の村に来
It's
た
just
の
Why
one of
did
those
he say
things.
that?
It's just one of those things in SpongeBob. One of those jokes that like
僕たち
it's so memorable,
新しい人を迎
and
え
yet it makes like no sense
例えるなら
when you actually
水の
think
流
about
れ
it.
出る
What?
沼の
Real
世
estate?
how
界
did that
にいるような
come?
もの。
If you want to sell real estate, you have to get naked. I don't see what the problem is here.
It's like it's the fucking
確かに
pie
この村は
bomb joke.
明治のついこの
They
間
wrote
まで
that.
沼の
They
名前
were
がつい
in the
た村で
fucking
したのです
writers'
で
room.
も
Oh,
それ
that's
が
not
変
a
わ
pie,
り
it's a
木南
bomb.
沢という地名に
It
変
was
わ
made in
り
the
ま
bomb
したのです
factory.
沼の水は
They're
流れず
bombs.
よどむでも沢の水はよ
How
ど
did they
ま
come
ない
up with that? I don't know. It's just the bombs.
あなたたちが教えてくれる
It's
よ
just bombs.
席は破れるものだ
Burn, I'm
破
sorry,
れ
I
るものだ
know.
ってね
They play riddles with me. Honey, Burn, I know you're trying to secure your future. But, like, you people to come here and they want to build a future. But
Sorry, Buck.
I got completely thrown off. Hey, I was the one who brought up the real estate joke.
That's true.
I decided.
引っ越してくるのを待っています前原
No wonder he thought he had a religious experience after talking to those two girls.
こんな遠くまで行ったらダメですよ。
Raspy voice came to the distance at the end of this instant moment. It's the realtor. I guess he's been looking for me because I didn't return. Sorry about that. Got lost. Apologize for scratching my head. Turned around to look for the girls, but they weren't there anymore. Mika, did we really have to hide in the bush on our on our backs for the plan to work? Shut up, Hanyu. Ow, ow.
Realtor like hands him each $10.
All right, Maibara Keiichi.
これが学校なのかよ。すげえな。さすが田舎だな。
Richie, don't say stuff like that. I don't know why I don't feel like speaking today, alright? It's my first impression of Hinamizawa Branch School. God, was the last time we were inside Keiichi's fucking head.
Wow. Finally.
Hinamizawa Forest Service.
Back.
まあ確かに我が校は営林署さんの敷地をお借りしております
Okay,
から
there we
の
go. Finally.
Such a man they called the principal as he laughed heartily.
学び屋は違っても学校であることは同じです前原くんがこれまで通われていた学校とはいろいろルールが違うと思いますが大丈夫ですか
はい。
But good on Keiichi's dad. He really was thinking about his son first when he moved here.
Yeah. And then he also wrote it off like, oh, I needed to, I just like the nature for
前原
art,
くんが
you know?
転校してきたら男子の中では最年長になると思いますですので自分の勉強だけでなく下級生たちの模範になるよう示さなければなりません
Okay, final
下
dungeon,
級
let's
生は
go.
上級生の悪い癖をすぐに真似します
Hey, I'm almost toward. I'm getting
先生も
closer.
そ
It's
こは
just
厳
we're
し
gonna
く
be
注意
start
していますか
entering.
ら前原くんも下級
We're
生
gonna
に
start
悪い影
collecting
響を与
fragments
え
from
ないよ
actual
う
past episodes,
常
so
に
I'm not
襟
sure
を
how
正
that's
してい
gonna
てくだ
go.
さいね
わかりました。努力します。
Keiichi, I don't feel like talking. Once being textbook, I don't think you learn from. As I resemble the task, you have to be a good example. I know that already. Why aren't we speaking? That GA system brought us to an empty classroom. We're all still growing, I'm sure our sizes are very different. There are some desks that are way too small for me to even put my legs under, and some of them are just perfect for me. There are possibly 30 desks in here, but since all different grades are in the same room, I'm sure it's very lively. It's a wall full of calligraphy and art from different grades. It's pretty exciting. Nothing like my previous school. This is a very Umineko song. I see the days where you enjoy my
Oh shit, I just realized I had it muted.
父さ
Oh
ん、
no.
俺気に入ったよ。やっぱり町の学校よりこっちの学校の方がいいや。
I think my son likes it here. I want to go to the school too.
そうですか。沖宮の学校の方が設備もちゃんとしていますし、立派な先生方もたくさんおられますのに。
Father and the teachers went back to the teacher's office to get the transfer process going. Meantime, I decided to stay in the classroom and look around. Didn't care about the move. Lost the will to live because of what I did. Don't have weighted willpower and couldn't get out of bed. Parents told me about the move. I thought that it would be change anything. But after the move, something did change. I want to restart my life. I want to restart my life to become someone I've always wanted to be. Here, Mizawa, at this school, I can do that. I'm not going back to where I was. Never say again that the good grade's the most important thing in the world. I have a feeling that I can learn from things that are really important in life here in this school. Never had the chance to learn them before. It's almost embarrassing to put into words, but they're extremely valuable things. If you don't learn them, you won't become a decent adult. Students at this school learned them a long time ago. To them, they're a given. Yet I have to spend time learning about them even at this age. How to make friends. How to play with friends. How to play. Things you can only learn from play. Things like socializing with others, etc. It seems so easy, but it'll take me a while to get to learn them.
Like, Keiichi was an honor student.
Oh yeah, that was his entire thing. He was too good.
He was OD at studying.
And I isolated them. More important things, he's talking bullshit. I can restart my life here at the school. Finally, I can become someone I've always wanted to be. Noticed two girls looking at me through the window. The schoolyard must have been a playground for these children, because I saw them playing there earlier. Guess those two noticed me walking around the classroom and became curious. Guess that's natural. I'm a stranger to them. Should I say hello and let them know I'm starting school next Monday?
ようやく引っ越してきたのです。僕は待ち疲れたのですよ。
Oh god, Keiichi, fucking finally! Honey, why can't I see you?
でも、これでまた変わってくるのです。だって、ケイイチはサイコロの
Keiichi is the child of prophecy. He is the chosen one.
6ではありますですが、ケイイチの振るサイコロは1がよく出上がりますです。はあ、ケイイチが悪いわけではありませんのです。
It's kind of his fault sometimes.
全部、羽生が悪いのです。お前のせいなのです。ケイイチに謝れなのです。
俺の名前を知ってるのか?
She said my name, didn't she? Did I hear her wrong? Never met her before.
ニパー、転校生なのですか?
よろしくな。前原圭一ってんだ。今度の月曜から来ることになると思うぜ。仲良くしてくれよな。
仲良くしましょうなのです。ケイイチに古出神社の巫女さんがありがたいお告げなのです。転校初日は教室の扉が鬼門なので入るときは注意なのです。あと椅子の背中に画鋲、机の中にはカエルのおもちゃまで入ってます。でも何度警告してもケイイチは何度でも引っかかるのです。月曜日はかわいそうなのです。
だから面白いのだけれど、たまにはそんな運命も打ち破ってみて。あなたがそれを教えてくれるのよ。あまたの世界の一つで。
は?
What the fuck are you talking about? I don't think I would be friends with you. Oh. Oh,
shit.
Back to isolating myself. Shit! You that did not go according to plan. Redo.
This interaction has made me more scared of interacting with people even more now. Goodbye.
Just like it here. My name is Maibara Keiichi. This is my new beginning. This time I'm going to enjoy it to the fullest. I'm missing out so much, but I'm going to learn all those things here. I'm going to absorb all of it. I'll become someone I've always wanted to become. It may take a very long time, but I'll definitely do it. Yay! Keiichi's here.
Yay!